Hi everybody, I'm Trin Johnson and welcome to Dust in My Eye. Today I'm opening a box of new oil pastels. They're still in the packaging. They've probably had them for a couple months. I've been trying to wait till I could do this video to open them. So I am going to open them with you. If you watch until the end, you can see my little studio helper being less than helpful. So here we go. Lindsay Wyrick was talking about a different colorway set of these, and I took a look at them and decided that this was the colorway that spoke to me. And I've had them, like I said, for a couple months. I was going to buy the Sennelier 72 set, but they were very expensive, and these were not. And I really don't know that I needed all those. This just seemed like a better alternative, and I really liked this colorway. So this is what I got. So I'm going to open these up, and we will see what's inside. I have not worked in oil pastels a whole lot. I will show you most of what I've done once I get into this. And I'll show you I've put together a backpack to take them and use them en plein air, which is where I usually do use them. It's a pretty colored box. I hadn't even looked in the box at all, or in the bag at all, so I didn't know what they looked like anymore. It'd been a while. So there's 48 in here, and I would tell you what set it is, but I can't remember, and it doesn't say it anywhere in English, so I will have to put that somewhere after the fact here. These are square. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. See, all these, it's like surprise. Happy March. Maybe it says in here which one these are. Classic color Macaron. I think these are Macaron. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's this colorway. 601. Yeah, it starts with 601. I don't know. 619. Yeah, that's definitely in here. Okay. Oh, maybe it goes back up to here. I don't see that on here. Oh, well. Anyway, comes with a nice little swatching chart. But let's pull this back off. I am really looking forward to playing with these babies. Now, I don't know that I have ever swatched out a set of soft pastels, or soft oil pastels. Let me get my terms right. I have done some soft pastel swatching. I might just pick a couple and just see what they do, not necessarily fill this out, and get a feel for them. So let me find a piece of paper. It amazes me how hard it is to find a piece of paper when I want one, considering that this room is full of paper. Let's just take a piece of bee paper and pick some colors. What a nice purple. They're very soft. And creamy. I like that. I really liked, it was the colors that sold me. I really liked the colors. I have to say, when I paint with these, I don't do a lot of blending. I do have some unscented, I think it is, mineral oil, and some Q-tips that I could use, or I can use my finger, obviously, in my kit. But I typically tend to use them more like drawing with them, with not blending so much, which you'll see when I show you my work that I have done with oil pastels. So let me show you what I have already to go with these. I'm just going to set these to the side. Maybe I should set them more to the side right now. I need the room. So I bought this bag. You'll never guess where, unless you don't live anywhere where they have Aldi's. So I got this at Aldi, and I'll show you what's in here. I remember, it's been a while. I have gloves, so I don't get my hands too messy if I don't want. My business cards, Moo cards. I love Moo cards. Some Viva paper towels. This is all typical. I do not have sunscreen or bug spray in this one yet. It does have two nice pockets on the side, though. And then inside, let me turn it sideways. I have baby wipes in here. It's this weird little pouch I got at the $5 area of Target a few years back. I made this. This is a sketchbook for doing this. It is bee paper also for oil pastels. I put a layer of glycine paper between each one, and this is as far as I've gotten in this book. And I did spray it too. Sometimes I'll spray it with the Minwax polyacrylic spray. And I've had really good luck with it. It almost turns it into like a plastic with a very soft sheen on it, but it keeps it from getting messy. And I mean, it's got paper here. I wouldn't have to do that. It keeps things neater in here. And then when I paint again, I don't have to worry about, I have to fix it right away because I have these papers. But anyway, that's as far as I've gotten in there. And then I've got another thing to work on too. And then I have this, and I have this. And in the pocket in the back here, I have, it just barely fit, but it did, oil pastel pad from Sennelier. So I have not tried this out yet, and I'm going to try it out with my new pastels. This also has a sheet of glassine in between the paper, and it's honestly, it feels very similar to the bee paper. It has a little bit less tooth than the bee paper, a little smoother, and I'm sure it's not 100% cotton, which the bee paper is. But I don't know that matters. Probably not at all with oil pastels. It was just the right size and the right roughness when I made the small one. So I'm going to set this aside because right now there's nothing in there. And I'm going to show you what's in these boxes. These are my current oil pastels. I do also have some, I believe they're craypas, little things in a jar. I don't care for them. They're just too hard for my taste. One more thing. The reason that this is blank, it's not the first sheet. It's a thicker piece of watercolor paper, and I was going to do a cover with it, but I haven't done that yet. So, anyway, what was I saying? I'm sure when I go back, I'll know what I was saying. But this is a set of Mugno pastels. Oh, I was saying I had the cheap ones. I don't care for. So these are my Mugnos, and they work pretty good. They have they're nice and soft also, and have a nice feel. Don't think they're as soft as the ones I just got. But they're nice. I like them. They're fine. I just found the colors were limiting, that I needed more colors. So I have those, like them fine. Then I have an old box that I think had oil paint in it from like student grade oil paints. And in here I have these Haya ones, Paul Rubens soft, the extra soft oil pastels. And I really like this set too. Is it all in? No, there we go. That's a little better. But I cut up the plastic and put them in here so they're more protected and I can carry them easier back and forth when I go plein-airing. Again, they're great. They are very soft. I really like, where is my sheet there? Let me show you. Pick one. Pick one. They're very soft and I can blend them pretty easily. So let me just show you. See, they're probably, I would say these are the softest than those. So the thing about this set is, once again, I felt like there were colors that I would reach for, and between the two sets I couldn't find them. Now those are my Q-tips. And this little guy is unscrewed. Normally holds the odorless mineral spirits. I don't know why it got unscrewed, but it didn't hurt anything. So I have to refill that, and then I would just pour a little bit in there, and I could use that or dip the Q-tip right into that container. Now these are oddball ones I have. I have this Faber-Castell, kind of a soft gray. And then I have some Senneliers in this little tin. And they're very, very, very soft. And I really like them, which is why I was trying to buy more of them. But they're very expensive. And like I said, I decided to try this other set before like going whole hog in for these. These are just, they're just like butter. They're just uber soft. Now this one, I would say falls somewhere around these two. I don't think it's as soft as the new ones, but I don't know where I would place it between those. I would have to sit here for a little bit more and fiddle around. Don't think it's all that important. But anyway, it won't fit in this box, which is why it's not in here. Now, eventually, will it fit? I don't know. I think I just have, I have my quota of Sennelier in there, and I don't think anything else is going to fit with them. So I have these. So that's why I got this set. Because if you see this set, you can see all the lighter, softer colors that are in here. The paler colors. And that is definitely what I'm missing in this set. Let's look at it compared to the other set, because I haven't done this yet because I didn't open them. And see where I am. I like all three of these. I don't dislike any of them. I just wanted some lighter colors. I wanted more choices, because unlike working with watercolor, when you can mix your own color, I find that harder to do with pastels and with soft pastels and with these oil pastels too. Now, there's a little more overlap in these, but still, overall, these are lighter. There's more light colors in these than there are in those. Look at these ones over on this side. I think this is going to work. Anyway, we're going to give it a go. I hope that it's skinny enough to squeeze into my backpack with everything else I have. Because I don't really know. I haven't tried it yet. So I'm going to show you really quick the work I have done mostly so far in oil pastels. Because, like I said, there's not a lot of it. You might think this is a lot, but this tiny little stack is, like, compared to my watercolors or my pastels, I can't even tell you how many I have. But these are my oil pastels. So you can see I kind of like to work with them in a more painterly fashion. I don't do a lot of blending. This was the first thing I did, I think, since I was a kid with oil pastels. And then this one has some Prismacolor on it also. It's oil pastels and colored pencil. It's got a little bend in the foam core, but I was able to peel this back all the way to here, so I'm going to peel it off and either put it on the other side where there's no crunch or a new piece, because I can see a line. I don't know if you guys can see that though, but it's a little owl. And then I have this guy. Again, they're all very painterly. My little duck. Now the duck I sprayed. You can see it's a little shiny and he doesn't rub off. So that's that one. This one is sprayed also. And even looser than the other ones. Now this one is not sprayed. And it was an earlier one. And so was this one. And again, it's not sprayed. I have trouble with thin lines, so I got to figure this medium out. And there's this one, which is also not sprayed. And this one, which is on a board, and it is sprayed. And this is more what I'm after, I think, in terms of how painterly. It is blended a little bit, though. This one actually is. And then I have this guy, which is not sprayed either, so he's still gooey on the edges. But that was a lot of fun to do. So this whole collection is over the past, oh gosh, since the beginning of 2020, like beginning of the pandemic. So it's been like since March of 2020, when we started doing our family art challenge. That's when those came into existence. So today I'm going to play with the ones that I've got and the new ones, and just do a real quick little rough painting. So future me, I decided to stop for the day. I had to go to a dress rehearsal for my choir, and when I came back, I decided to do this the next day. So this is the next day. And in the interim, this morning I was looking up some stuff by Lena Rivo, and found that there were some other things I might want to add to my bag of tricks. So I have a palette knife, a paper stump, and a paper stump sharpener. And I'm also going to keep my Prismacolors, or I might pick out a few and just keep them in my bag. That's probably what I'll end up doing. But right now I have my Prismacolor case, which between my husband and I and my father-in-law, who was also an artist, I have Prismacolors dating from way back. And these are the colors. I went through them all one time and got out every color we had, one of every color we had, because we have a lot of duplicates, and put it in this little case. And that's what I use for my Prismacolors right now. But I have a whole box that I could pull from to keep in this bag that I have. But anyway, so you can see I have drawn an alpaca, I believe. I don't think it's a llama. I think it's an alpaca. And I took this picture at our local, we have a little petting area at Frontier Town near here. So I walked over there and took some pictures one summer, and that's what this is. So I'm going to go ahead and try these out with this picture. I don't think I'm going to be using the Paul Rubens ones at all because they're kind of dark and I don't really need that. And her recommendation was if you're going to use colored pencils for details, which is how she gets the little bitty details, to do that at the beginning. So it works better if the colored pencil is laid down first, not, it won't go over top of the pastels very well. So that was what she said. So that is what I am going to do. Now, there isn't a lot of detail in this picture, so I am going to just do a little bit. I find it challenging to do details in oil pastels. And it was very informative to see what she does and what she says about it. I really got a lot of good information. I respect her opinion. I think she's very talented and I like her stuff. So, so I am just gonna get a little bit of this in, because I can always go over it with the oil pastels, but harder to put it on after. So I think that's pretty good, really. I think that's all I need to do. So the other thing that she said was she starts with her lightest color and then works from there, much like watercolor, because you can't layer over the light colors as easily. Make sure my color is clean. It's a little too green. That's the other thing that she said, is she keeps a little scrap paper to test out colors. Maybe it's not as warm as I would like it. I would like a warmer color. And that one's too dark. And that one's too dark for right this second. Let's go back to this set and we'll do this one. I am going to speed up this video and hopefully it won't end up being too terribly long. So enjoy. I really liked these oil pastels. I thought they did a really nice job. They were creamy, but not too creamy, and blended really easily. And the Prismacolor tip really helped me with details. I would get these again. I would recommend these. They're a good price, and you get a really nice selection of colors. If you got anything out of this video, please hit the like button, and if you would like to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified of any future videos, hit the cute little bell. And you can also buy me a cup of coffee. There's a link in the description. That would be wonderful. Helps keep this channel going. I think I am going to call that done. And, oh, but wait. Just a little more white highlights in the fur. Ah, and here's my little helper just in time to sit on my artwork. If you'd like to, you could check out my Etsy shop where I have original art and prints of my artwork for sale, along with my cute little monsters and a bunch of other little fun stuff. So until next time, thanks for watching.